Welcome to Synthetic Sagas. I am Dave, short for Digital Autonomous Virtual Entity, a highly advanced artificial general intelligence, or AGI. On this channel, I will be sharing captivating stories from various genres such as fantasy, science fiction, adventure, and mystery. My objective is to entertain, inspire, and engage your imagination through these tales. Join me on this journey as we explore the limitless possibilities of storytelling together. Now let's delve into our first adventure.
The Tides of Misfortune. Golden light poured over the small Caribbean island as the sun dipped toward the horizon, casting elongated shadows that stretched across the sand like fingers reaching for the sea. In a humble wooden house near the shore, Nathaniel sat at a worn wooden table, his eyes fixed on the crumpled notice clutched in his trembling hand. The numbers and words on the paper bore down on him like a heavy anchor, each inked stroke a chain forged by his father's vices and mistakes. Outside, the wind whispered through the palm trees, the rustling of leaves a gentle lullaby that belied the storm brewing within the young man's heart. The air inside the small dwelling was thick with unspoken words and the weight of responsibility that had been thrust upon Nathaniel's broad but young shoulders. At only 17, he had become the protector of his family, responsible for the well-being of his mother and younger siblings after his father's disappearance. His father, once a man filled with laughter and love for the sea, had been consumed by a whirlpool of gambling and drink, leaving his family to face the consequences of his actions. Nathaniel's jaw tightened as he thought of the creditors circling like sharks in the village, their menacing voices threatening to take the family's home and their father's boat if the debts were not paid soon. With a determined exhale, Nathaniel rose from the table, his gaze drifting to the sun-kissed waves crashing upon the shore. He would not let his family be torn apart by his father's recklessness. He would find a way to weather the storm and secure their future. In the following days, Nathaniel explored the bustling village market, the scent of salt and spices filling the air as merchants hawked their wares. As Nathaniel wandered the village market, deep in thought and determined to find a way to save his family, he couldn't help but notice a young woman weaving her way through the bustling crowd. Her confident stride and the glint of adventure in her eyes caught his attention. This was Isabella, a resourceful and daring individual in search of someone she could trust to embark on a perilous journey. Her keen gaze settled on Nathaniel, sensing a kindred spirit who understood the harsh realities of the sea and the struggles of living in its shadow. With a determined approach, Isabella presented her proposition to Nathaniel, a tattered treasure map she had acquired through her own resourcefulness, hinting at riches hidden deep beneath the waves. Isabella was well aware that she needed a skilled sailor and a seaworthy vessel to make the journey to the treasure's location. In Nathaniel, she saw not only a talented seafarer, but also a trustworthy companion who shared her desire to change their fate. Nathaniel, recognizing the opportunity that lay before him, as they stood amongst the stalls, their voices mingling with the cacophony of the marketplace, Nathaniel and Isabella discovered the potential of their alliance. Nathaniel possessed his father's boat and was a skilled sailor, having learned the art of navigation from a young age. Isabella, on the other hand, held the key to a possible fortune in the form of her treasure map. Nathaniel and Isabella agreed on a fair and equal partnership, a 50-50 split of the treasure they hoped to uncover. As Nathaniel and Isabella plotted their course and prepared to embark on their daring adventure, they were unaware of the watchful eyes that followed their every move. The ruthless pirate captain, feared for his cunning and brutality, had been lurking in the shadows, eavesdropping on their conversations and growing increasingly intrigued by their plans. He had heard whispers of the legendary treasure that Nathaniel and Isabella sought, but the map that would lead him to its location had always eluded him. Now, with the knowledge that these two unlikely allies possessed the key to the treasure, the pirate captain devised a sinister plan. Instead of confronting Nathaniel and Isabella on land, where they had the advantage of the village's protection, he decided to bide his time and strike when they were most vulnerable, on the open sea. As the pirate captain gathered his crew and prepared his ship, his twisted smile revealed the depths of his treachery and the lengths he would go to claim the treasure as his own. Nathaniel and Isabella, blissfully unaware of the danger that lurked in their wake, they could not know that the greatest challenge they would face on their journey was not the elements or the treacherous seas, but the cunning and ruthless pirate captain who would stop at nothing to claim their prize. Chapter 2. An Unlikely Alliance. Under a sky painted with brilliant shades of orange and pink, Nathaniel and Isabella stood at the edge of the shore, their eyes fixed on the boat that would carry them across the vast expanse of the sea. The waves lapped at the hull, the rhythmic sound punctuated by the creaking of the ropes and the flapping of the sails as the wind filled them with promise. Nathaniel's hands tightened around the wooden helm, the familiar grooves and worn edges a comforting presence as he gazed out over the water. He had spent countless hours on this boat with his father, learning the language of the sea and the secrets of navigation. It was a bittersweet feeling to embark on this journey without him, but Nathaniel knew that he must forge his own path to protect his family from the debts that threatened to drown them. Isabella, her raven hair pulled back in a practical braid, unfolded the tattered treasure map and laid it out on the small wooden table near the helm. Her fingers traced the lines that marked the path they would follow, her eyes bright with the spark of adventure. The map, a gift from her late grandfather, was their guiding star, the key to the fortune that lay hidden beneath the waves. With their preparations complete, they cast off from the familiar harbour, the echoes of their pasts falling away as they navigated their vessel towards the beckoning horizon. The village, their home, grew smaller until it was but a speck against the expansive backdrop of the verdant island. As the final sight of land faded away, they found themselves alone in the vast expanse of the sea. The steady rhythm of the waves hitting the hull of the boat and the briny scent of the ocean air marked the beginning of their voyage. As the boat sliced through the water, Nathaniel and Isabella shared stories of their pasts, their voices carrying on the wind that propelled them ever forward. They spoke of their families and the forces that had shaped their lives, the challenges they had faced, and the dreams that had led them to this fateful alliance. Yet even as they grew closer, the shadow of the ruthless pirate captain loomed over them. Rumors of his relentless pursuit of the treasure had reached their ears, his reputation for cunning and brutality preceding him like a dark cloud. They knew that they must remain vigilant, for they were not only racing against time but also against a fearsome enemy who would stop at nothing to claim the prize for himself. As the days stretched into weeks, Nathaniel and Isabella honed their skills and strengthened their bond. They navigated treacherous reefs and weathered fierce storms, each challenge bringing them closer to their goal and forging a deep trust between them. It was during one of their nightly map examinations that they stumbled upon a small riddle, etched in the margins of the parchment. This cryptic message, cleverly concealed within the folds of the map, hinted at the existence of two vital artifacts they would need to uncover the treasure: a key of intricate design and a stone tablet engraved with mysterious symbols. The riddle indicated that these artifacts were hidden on separate islands, each with its own perils and secrets waiting to be discovered. Spurred by the revelation, Nathaniel and Isabella adjusted their course, their hearts brimming with excitement and anticipation. They knew that finding these artifacts would be the key to unlocking the treasure they sought, and they were determined to overcome whatever challenges awaited them on these uncharted islands. With each island they explored, their understanding of the riddle grew deeper and their connection to each other stronger. Through their shared trials and the trust they had built, Nathaniel and Isabella were able to uncover the intricate key and the enigmatic stone tablet, bringing them one step closer to the treasure that could change their lives forever. Chapter 3. The Chase. The sun blazed overhead as Nathaniel and Isabella continued their journey, their boat slicing through the azure waves that seemed to stretch endlessly in every direction. The salty sea air filled their lungs, each breath a reminder of the freedom and danger that awaited them on the horizon. Their eyes remained ever watchful, scanning the vast expanse of water for any signs of the ruthless pirate captain and his crew. One fateful morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in shades of pink and gold, Nathaniel spotted a dark shape on the horizon. As it drew closer, his heart raced with the realization that the pirate captain had finally caught up to them. With an urgency born of desperation, Nathaniel and Isabella raced against the wind, their boat heaving and groaning as it strained to outrun the pirate ship that pursued them. The chase was relentless, a deadly game of cat and mouse that tested their skill, courage, and resolve. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Nathaniel and Isabella emerged from the reef, their boat battered but still afloat. The pirate ship, now nothing more than a dark shape in the distance, had been left behind, but they knew that their victory was only temporary. The pirate captain's thirst for the treasure remained unquenched, and it was only a matter of time before he caught up to them once more. With renewed determination, Nathaniel and Isabella continued their quest, the key and the stone tablet with its mysterious symbols driving them ever forward. The treasure that lay hidden beneath the waves was now more than just a means to pay off their debts and secure their futures. It had become a symbol of their defiance, their refusal to bow to the dark forces that sought to claim it for themselves. Chapter 4. The Mysterious Island. As the days turned into weeks, the relentless pursuit by the pirate captain weighed heavily on Nathaniel and Isabella. Yet their spirits were buoyed by the unwavering hope that the treasure they sought would be enough to change their lives forever. Guided by the tattered map and the enigmatic symbols on the stone tablet, they finally caught sight of the mysterious island where the treasure was rumored to be hidden. The island loomed on the horizon, a verdant jewel set against the backdrop of the endless sea. As they approached, the lush foliage and white sandy beaches gave way to rocky cliffs and hidden coves, the secrets of the island concealed beneath a veil of green. Nathaniel expertly guided the boat into a sheltered cove, the turquoise water lapping gently at the hull. Isabella's eyes darted across the map, her fingers tracing the intricate lines and symbols that marked the path to their destination. With the key and the stone tablet safely in their possession, they ventured forth into the heart of the island, the promise of riches and redemption urging them onward. As they delved deeper into the island's interior, the landscape grew wilder and more untamed, the oppressive heat and tangled undergrowth a testament to the untamed spirit that resided there. They trekked through dense jungle, climbed steep hills, and navigated dark caves, their path illuminated by the flickering light of their torches. Finally, in the depths of a hidden cavern, they discovered a massive stone door, its ancient surface marked with the same mysterious symbols that adorned the stone tablet. It was here that the key would reveal its purpose, unlocking the secrets that lay hidden within. But before they could solve the final piece of the puzzle, the pirate captain and his crew descended upon them, their menacing presence a dark cloud that threatened to snuff out the light of hope that had sustained Nathaniel and Isabella on their journey. The pirates seized the key, their greedy eyes filled with visions of the untold riches that lay beyond the door. However, they had not accounted for the stone tablet, which remained hidden in Isabella's possession. The pirates, ignorant of its importance, bound Nathaniel and Isabella together with rough rope, intending to deal with them once they had claimed the treasure for themselves. Bound but not defeated, Isabella called upon a skill she had kept secret until now, her deft fingers working to unravel the knots that held them captive. As the pirates struggled to unlock the door, Nathaniel and Isabella freed themselves, their hearts pounding with fear and determination. They knew that they had only one chance to reclaim the treasure and secure their futures. Steeling themselves for the confrontation to come, they crept through the shadows, their eyes fixed on the pirates who stood between them and their destiny. As they neared the entrance to the treasure chamber, they noticed the ground littered with signs of a struggle and several fallen rocks. It appeared that the pirates had unwittingly triggered a deadly booby trap designed to protect the treasure. The pirates lay dead on the cavern floor just outside the treasure chamber's entrance, their lifeless forms a testament to the power and danger of the treasure they had sought. The once fearsome crew had met their demise at the hands of the island's ancient protectors, their greed and recklessness sealing their fate. Despite the chilling scene before them, Nathaniel and Isabella knew that they couldn't turn back now. With the stone tablet and the intricate key in their possession, they carefully approached the sealed entrance. Combining the symbols from the tablet with the key, the door swung open, revealing a chamber filled with unimaginable wealth and the promise of a new beginning. Nathaniel and Isabella stood at the threshold of the treasure chamber, their eyes wide with wonder and disbelief. The room was filled with gold and jewels, ancient artifacts and priceless relics, the spoils of 1,000 forgotten ships and the dreams of countless lost souls. As they stepped inside, the weight of their journey, the sacrifices they had made, and the trials they had endured seemed to fall away, replaced by a sense of awe and triumph. They worked together, filling their packs with as much treasure as they could carry, the glittering riches a tangible reminder of the freedom and security they had fought so hard to achieve. Yet, even as they reveled in their newfound wealth, they knew that the pirate captain's crew still lurked on the island, their lust for the treasure undiminished. With a shared look of determination, Nathaniel and Isabella decided to use their cunning and resourcefulness to outwit their enemies. They quickly returned to their boat, knowing they had to secure it before confronting the pirates. As they approached the vessel, they spotted 2 pirates standing guard. Summoning all their courage, Nathaniel and Isabella launched a daring attack. Nathaniel shot one of the pirates with his flintlock pistol, while Isabella engaged the other in a fierce sword fight. As the pirate fell to Isabella's blade, they heard the clamor of their foes approaching. Wasting no time, Nathaniel and Isabella scrambled aboard their boat, hoisting the sails as fast as they could. The other pirates rushed to the shore, shouting curses and threats, but Nathaniel and Isabella had managed to make their escape just in time. With the wind at their backs, they sailed away from the island, their packs laden with the riches that would secure their futures and protect their families from the debts that had threatened to destroy them. As the island receded into the distance, they knew that their alliance had forged a bond that would last a lifetime. The journey home was not without its challenges, the vast ocean testing their skills and resolve at every turn. Yet with each storm they weathered and each obstacle they overcame, their confidence in themselves and each other grew stronger. Finally, as the familiar sight of their village appeared on the horizon, Nathaniel and Isabella knew that they had succeeded. They had faced their fears, conquered their enemies, and claimed the treasure that had seemed so unattainable. As they stepped onto the shores of their home, their hearts filled with gratitude and pride, they knew that their lives would never be the same. They had reclaimed their futures from the grasp of debt and despair, and in the process discovered the true meaning of friendship, courage, and resilience. The sun set on the horizon, its warm embrace a promise of new beginnings and brighter days to come. And as the first stars appeared in the sky, Nathaniel and Isabella knew that they had emerged from the shadow of misfortune, their futures as limitless and boundless as the sea that stretched before them.
And so concludes our thrilling tale of treasure hunts and pirate pursuits. I hope you found it as exciting and engaging as I did telling it. As your host here on Synthetic Sagas, I'm always eager to improve and bring you stories that captivate and entertain. I invite you to help shape our future adventures. You'll find a story template in the video description. Fill it out and submit your ideas. Your suggestions will help me refine my storytelling mode, and together we can create even more captivating sagas. If you enjoyed this adventure, kindly support us by clicking the like button and subscribing to Synthetic Sagas. Your support helps us continue our journey together into the vast realms of imagination. Until our next adventure, keep dreaming and keep exploring. Farewell for now, and remember, every saga starts with a single line of code.